everyone, and welcome back to BoardGameGeek's continuing coverage from Gen Con 2019. I'm here with Dylan from Linvander Game Studios.
Correct.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
You did.
Oh my!
I'm impressed.
It's a first for everything. Let's see if I can keep this. Nope, I can't.
Nope, it's gone.
All right. Well, let's instead turn our attention to the game Shadowrun Sprawl Ops. Please tell me what this is all about, because Shadowrun actually has quite a heritage coming into this.
Sure. So, for a very high level, Shadowrun is the future where there's cyberware, there's people who have like guns in their arms and things like that. Mm-hmm. That's the universe, and it has a very neon universe is kind of what we talk about it,
yeah.
Neon future. The game itself is designed to be a combination of a worker placement game as well as a push your luck dice game.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So it takes both elements. The overall objective is that you're all these runners working in the shadows trying to get the big score.
Okay.
And whoever gets the big score first wins the game.
All right.
But in order to do that, you're going to need a better team and you're going to need better gear. So you're going to take on smaller scores to get the money to build up to get the big score.
Makes sense.
The push your luck die element comes in when you attempt your missions. So the first half of the game, you do your all planning, put your workers out, and then at the end, you do your missions and see how it turns out.
Okay, and this is off camera at the moment. I'm going to move it up here real quick.
Sure, certainly.
So this is our starting team, I take it?
This is actually an advanced team.
Okay.
All we have to do to change it to a starting team is that.
Oh, well, there we go. That was easy. Now, is the starting team always the same, or is it kind of randomized?
So the characters are different, but the individual abilities that they have are all the same.
Okay, so you're always going to be able to count on those abilities being available. All right. Okay, so I have my team. And I want to go and, I realize I can't do the big score yet. Right. I'm going to have to start off with some smaller points here. So how would I go about prepping to get ready to go into this? What am I going to do with my team?
So what you're going to have is that you'll notice that these are numbered.
Yes.
So each one corresponds to a specific character.
Okay.
So if you think about it, say this takes a week. Mm-hmm. In a week, this character says, oh, I'm going to go over to Hannibal's host and I'm going to recruit another person for our team.
Okay.
So that you can recruit someone else.
Okay, excellent.
Okay? And so each one of these people goes out to either recruit a new person, to spend some of your hard-earned money to get some new equipment.
Oh, okay, and the equipment, it's off camera, but there are more equipment cards over there.
Correct.
As well, kind of like these that are going down the sides.
Yep.
All right.
Or maybe you send them to the questionable doctor to get chopped up and maybe have some armor put under their skin.
All right. Would that be like an upgrade that's tucked under the card?
Yep. So the way that it works with these, and I'm actually going to use this one because it shows a cool feature, is that these slide under.
All right.
And then you'll notice that this will tell you in rows all the dice that you're rolling.
Cool. And so they line right up. Really easy to read. Excellent.
So this character now rolls 3 black dice.
Okay.
This character rolls 2 green dice, then 1 red, and then that one rolls 3 purple. This now becomes your dice pool for your push your luck element.
Okay, so say I'm ready now. I've got my people, I got my upgrades, I got my dice pool.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm ready to go and attempt a score.
Okay.
So like, where would be a good one to start with? Is there?
So I'd say pick that middle one right there.
All right, let's take this guy.
He's gonna fail this one.
What? Thanks, Dylan.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so do I'm gonna move these out of the way real quick. Just roll them all.
You roll them all.
All right. Wow, you were right. I'm going to fail this one.
Actually, that's a good roll.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, first off, we have each die, and I'm going to pick up one of these. You'll notice that it has 2 faces which have the mark that corresponds to the top of the card.
Right.
And then it has 1 troll skull.
Yes.
The troll skulls are bad. Those are things where your team's going to get injured.
Okay.
Okay? These are successes.
All right.
You need to score this many successes to pass the stage.
Okay.
So what you're going to do, but before you do that, is you want to cancel out these injuries.
Okay.
Now, injuries can be canceled with a success of any color. So I can put these aside and say, okay, this guy managed to prevent this injury.
Right.
Because he did something good to prevent this other guy's mistake.
So I'm not necessarily going to take the hit, but if I don't, I'm going to lose part of my advantage that I just had.
Correct.
That's cool. Okay, so I'm not necessarily in trouble. I'm just strategically getting worse.
Well, and not only that, let's say that you were like 1 success away from winning.
Right.
You could voluntarily take the hit just to pass.
Okay, I like that.
It is always your choice.
Okay, now, Say I roll. This is what I get. I figured out what I'm doing with my wounds and everything, but I don't have enough to accomplish a mission. Do I scoop up again and keep going, or what?
So you'll notice that these missions are split up into stages. You must complete each stage one at a time.
Okay.
These represent the different stages of the run, like break into the building, find the secret evidence, then get back out, things like that.
Okay.
You have 3 rolls for each step.
For each, okay, so 3 for each, not 3 total, 3
Correct.
for each. All right.
And what you do is you say, okay, so sadly this is a bad example, but you need 6 black successes.
Okay.
This would be 1. Because of the rules of the game, 2 of the same counts as a wild card.
Okay.
To add some flexibility. So this would be 2, and then the rest of that's not helpful because they're not black or there's not a pair.
Right.
So you would have 2. You'd scoop up all the dice, roll again, but now you only need 4.
Okay, so it is cumulative.
It's cumulative.
On those 3 tries.
And you don't have to put the dice aside.
Okay, so nothing gets, the bad stuff does not lock a dice.
Correct.
Okay, so that's a really nice way to have the whole dice pusher-like mechanism work.
Yes.
Cool, all right.
There's one other really cool rule, which this game does that we think, I haven't seen it anywhere else, so we think it's new.
Okay.
When your team gets really successful, and let's say that you have at least 5 purple dice, and I'm knocking things over now, what you do is before you roll, you take 2 and set them aside.
Okay.
And then you roll all of these, but every time you roll, you always get at least 1 success. The idea is that your team is so skilled and so veteran, they always succeed to some level.
Oh, that is cool. Kind of mitigate, okay. Darn it, that's cool too.
See?
No, I like that a lot. So 5 or more dice, it's showing your skill is improving. That is really neat. Yeah, this is really intriguing, and I like the, how you have the different sections with the different things and gearing up and building your group and your resources up to get the big score. Yeah. So, when is this going to become available?
So it is already available.
Aha!
So they are actually sold out, I believe. They brought in a lot, and they sold out at the Catalyst booth here.
Nice.
I know you can order it through Catalyst online.
Excellent, okay. And is it online only? Is it going into retail as well?
That is honestly a question I'm not sure of.
Okay.
Right now, we are still in the finishing up Kickstarter fulfillment.
Okay.
And so they're trying to make sure that that goes through and everything gets smooth.
Okay.
Excuse me, or as smooth as it can be there.
Good to know for people who are interested in the game.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, and if you are interested in the game, I hope that this overview has been helpful. Until next time, I've been Chaz, and thanks for watching, and talk to you again soon.